In this video we are going to talk about top 10 advertisements for 2021. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Welcome to the most memorable ads of the year 2021. So far, so good. Despite the fact that we are only halfway through the year 2021, this year has already proven to be a noteworthy one in the world of ads. And, while the Super Bowl always serves as the launch pad for the best advertising of the year, and 2021 is no exception, a slew of memorable advertisements and commercials have subsequently hit the airways. So, let's get started. Number 10. Grubhub Delivery Dance. Another divisive advertisement, this one from Grubhub. It's less about conveying a specific message and more about attracting viewers' attention through the use of vibrant colors and dancing, a catchy song selection, and a dynamic visual experience in general. Many viewers believe this is a positive development, while others believe it is a negative development. Some people find it to be over the top in a negative way, while others appreciate the kitschy flair. On Twitter, viewers have converted the video into something of a cultural phenomenon, and they refer to it simply by referring to it as the Grubhub advertisement. The over-the-top character of the advertisement is the subject of many of the tweets, while the spot is hailed as a masterpiece by others. Twitter user @JaxFilms even featured it on a list of fictitious Academy Award nominees for Best Picture, which he posted on his account. Overall, negativity appears to be triumphant in this case, with iSpot.tv's sentiment score registering a dismal 21.6% favorable rating overall. Whether you agree with it or not, the advertisement is the epitome of engaging and has earned a place on this list. Number 9. Rocket Mortgage, Certain is Better. With 2 advertisements airing throughout the game, in addition to its 4 non-Super Bowl variations, Rocket Mortgage reaffirmed its commitment to its Super Bowl strategy this year. The message is straightforward: why settle for fairly certain when you can be definite? The advertisement is simply a cautionary tale that illustrates what might happen when you're quite sure about something in a scenario where clarity is critical. Rocket Mortgage makes a commitment to that certainty by positioning itself as the lender that can supply buyers with complete trust. High Dive Advertising is the company behind this commercial, which received a 95.8% good sentiment score on iSpot.tv. Number 8. Cheetos, It Wasn't Me. Although a commercial starring Shaggy may not make it onto the list of the finest commercials of all time, it is unquestionably one of the most memorable of the current year. Additionally airing during Super Bowl 55, this light-hearted commercial is one of a number of entertaining and memorable commercials made expressly for the big game by the Cheetos Corporation. In addition to the reggae artist, the film also stars Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, who are a celebrity couple. We'd argue that this alone qualifies it as one of the most memorable Super Bowl commercials of 2021. Number 7. Cadillac, Hands Free. Ah, the pleasures of nostalgia. After all, who doesn't enjoy a walk down memory lane? Yes, we do. Moreover, during this year's Super Bowl, Cadillac scored a touchdown, pun intended, with its beautifully charming tribute to Tim Burton's Tim Burton classic Edward Scissorhands, which stars Winona Ryder reprising her role as Kim Boggs and Timothy Chalamet as Edgar Scissorhands, son of Edward Scissorhands. This endearing advertisement captures the whimsical and mystical tone of the Burton film so perfectly that, in addition to being one of the best Super Bowl advertisements of the year, it may also be considered one of the best commercials of all time in the future, according to some. You heard it here first, and no one else. Number 6. Bud Light, Last Year's Lemons. You were well aware that it was going to happen. There was no way we were going to make it through the Super Bowl without seeing a commercial that highlighted the lemon that was 2020 as a result of the pandemic. Bud Light rose to the occasion and produced the commercial Last Year's Lemons as a consequence of the challenge. Despite the fact that the year itself left a foul taste in our mouths, this bittersweet advertisement, with its stunning VFX and well-balanced comedy, is unquestionably one of the finest Super Bowl commercials of 2021. Number 5. Apple, Fumble. Simplicity, combined with a truly distinctive and earworm-inducing musical accompaniment, can result in commercial grandeur in some cases. Finally, Apple's most recent commercial depicts a scenario that many of us are all too familiar with: dropping your phone and struggling to catch it on the way back up again. The advertisement takes this concept to its logical conclusion, with a lady bouncing her phone off of various body parts in slow motion hundreds of times before it finally and tragically hits the floor. Apple rushes to the rescue, claiming that the iPhone 12 is protected by a ceramic shield that is tougher than any smartphone glass, making the drop no big problem in the first place. Although this advertisement has not yet received a sentiment score, it has received nearly 2 million views on Apple's YouTube account in just a few days. Number 4. Samuel Adams, your cousin from Boston gets vaccinated. When a business develops a concept that resonates with its target audience, it is only natural for them to continue to provide them with what they desire. And what they want is your cousin from Boston, as the saying goes. Try pronouncing that without the distinctive accent. Having had a successful run with this series of advertisements, Samuel Adams has released a new edition in which the titular figure goes in for his COVID-19 immunization, which does not always go according to plan. Despite the fact that it was only released in April, it has already made it onto our list of the top ads of 2021. Number 3. Allstate Duet. Perhaps you've sung karaoke with your friends at a local pub, but have you ever sung a duet with your car on the highway? Over the course of several months, Allstate's Duet commercial has garnered a great deal of attention, easily establishing it as one of the finest Super Bowl advertisements to be released this year, and the first of them that we'll be examining in our list of current television commercials of 2021. A creative idea of the advertisement is that the driver is shown singing along with his automobile's hood ornament after realizing how much money he has saved on his insurance policy. However, it is the use of the Pet Shop Boys song opportunities that easily elevates this advertising to the top of the list of the finest advertisements of 2021. Number 2. Oatly, wow wow no cow. Finally, whether you liked or disliked Oatly's Super Bowl commercial, it was undoubtedly engaging. Oatly's CEO sings a jingle touting Oatly as the milk made for humans in the ad, which was purposefully made to feel low effort. What is the ad's closing line? Wow, wow, no cow, says the narrator. By choosing this approach, Oatly took a risk, and whether it paid off depends in part on your perspective on whether all publicity is good publicity. The sentiment score for this ad on iSpot.tv is 52.6% positive, which is significantly lower than the other Super Bowl ads on the list. However, the commercial created a lot of interest, and everyone was talking about it after the game. Plus, Oatly was one step ahead of the curve in forecasting that the low-budget ad would elicit a mixed response. T-shirts with the wording "I completely dislike that Oatly" commercial were available. Is this a win for Oatly? It is entirely up to you to make your decision. Number 1. AARP, wise friend and fierce defender. The most effective ads are frequently those that are able to inject comedy into an otherwise dull issue in order to capture an audience's attention. AARP is a good example. No one wants to be reminded of the fact that they are growing older, but this amusing commercial gets around that fact of life by showing the AARP crowd and those who will be a part of it in 40 years learning from and with one another. What do you think about our video? Please let us know in the comments area below. If you enjoyed this video and would want to hear from me again, please subscribe and turn on the notification before leaving. Thank you for watching us.